Yeah.
What's up, guys? And thank you for joining us for the first ever Mythgard Top 5. And you can see already I'm joined by, what we always knew was one of the heroes of Mythgard, but it's now actually official as I'm joined by the newest Rhino of the development team, Noah himself. How are you doing, buddy?
Good, thank you. It's been a fun week, catching up and getting used to things, and I'm absolutely loving it. I couldn't think of a community to enjoy being involved with as much as this one.
I bet. I absolutely bet. Like, this is obviously about top 5. Don't worry, guys. We're getting to those top 5. I know a lot of people are very curious to know now that obviously Noah's on the official team, should we say, that he. People are interested to know how he's doing now and that. So I just want to ask you, from not myself but from the community as well, how's the first week been? How's it been now, going from being so embedded in the community from a community standpoint to now being embedded in the community from a professional standpoint?
Yeah, the dynamic has definitely shifted some. It's taken some getting used to, but it has been a lot of fun. I've loved being able to help out in all of the new ways that I'm able to do so. And so getting used to the shifting dynamic has taken a little bit of time. We've had a couple hectic days, but it's been a lot of fun. I think it's going to go well, and I'm having a blast.
Great. I mean, I think, I speak for the whole community when I say this, that there is no one else, I think, that deserves to be a Rhino as much as that. It sounds like a high school football team, doesn't it? Like, you deserve to be a Rhino. But
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. But we're here to talk about some spicy Mythgard plays. It's apologies, guys. The video is slightly late. There were some issues while the video got pushed back. But anyway, we're here now. We're going through top 5 plays for you. So this is the first one. What is this, if you're wondering? Obviously, clues in the title. We're literally running through the top 5 plays. But any video that is featured here by a user, they receive free pack codes. So a code that gives them free in-game packs. And then also the winner, the top dog, if you want to call it as such, they pick up a 400 mithril prize as well, which is just enough to go buy one of those tasty boards that are now in the shop, or you could go get some card backs. It's entirely up to you. Now, one thing I want to say about the video clips coming up, the quality on them does differ. Now, this is purely because users send them to us. We're not going to discriminate and say to people, hey, you can't be in this because your video quality is not at this certain standard. It's just a case of we want to take what content we can from the community. Some people play exclusively on mobile, so recording for them is a lot harder. They have to use different type of apps. So please bear with us on that. But you can get pretty much the idea of what is going on in the videos. But enough of me rambling, enough of our wonderful faces. I think it's time we jump over to some actual gameplay. So Noah, kick us off with play number 5.
And in the 5 slot this week, we have Badam, who makes a nice play with twins to find lethal against Ejecti. We see some damage come down now, and the twin goes back to hand. Not enough mana to use it yet, but soon. So following the finale by Ejecti, we see the twin setup come into play now. Pain's going to come down, take out 1 token. And twins will come down, and this will close out the game. We'll see Twin Blanc make an attack on the token, and we find lethal on the end.
Taking a 4 spot this month is Steph with a nice Wings play, opening up with an Ikori Feast play to get some card draw. We can see Wings out there nice and wide next to the Serapis, which is going to come into play pretty importantly later on in this clip. Firestorm Prodigy going out wide, opening up that Ignition and taking out the middle patrol. We're going to see Serapis popping the Demise ability, meaning that Wings can come back into play, extract life to open up lane 1 and 2, and seeing Serapis and Wings swing through for lethal. A lovely play by Steph.
And having just lost in the last clip to Steph on a Wings lethal, Tech is now showing us his own, with Ellie coming down on Hades, getting the Demise ability to come back into play yet again. And although the Mezzo has now been used to stun the Ellie, the lethal damage will still be found thanks to a nice play to Wings sack twice and find the lethal damage.
And coming in at second place this month, we have got a nice clip from KISH, which is kind of a little bit of a traitorous clip, you could say. We can see Seven Ring Ritual coming down there and posing a pretty big threat on the opponent's side there. Sapo taking out 2 of them. We're going to see Murmur come down and steal that ruby that has been forged, bringing the rush through, meaning that's going to clear all the lanes, and the Contagion Gnome is going to come down. The one proc off the end is going to be lethal for a very nice play from KISH.
And taking the gold medal, this month's top spot goes to Myth, making some fantastic plays with the enchantment combos. We see Sandscape come down, and thanks to the Field of Poppies, this damage is going to be 2 with each enchantment that comes into play. Sandscape playing multiple enchantments opens up this attack. The Demise lets the life total go down to the 12 that was needed to find the lethal.
Well, there we have it, guys. Myth took top spot for September's top 5 plays. I think you can agree all of them were pretty spicy, but Myth's, I love the way the kind of the syncing with the enchantments, especially coming with the new Rings of Immortality set. It was a great play. 400 Mithril is on its way to you, buddy. Now, October's is open right now. Anyone can enter it, guys, over in the Discord channel. There's a channel over there called Top 5 Monthly Plays. Again, we like to keep things very simple here. So all you got to do is drop your video clips in there. I will be ripping them into a folder. I'll be going through all of them at the end of the month. Now, closing date for October is the 26th of October. We'll then look to get a video out at the very beginning of November. But if you want some more spicy Mythgard clips, we're not finished there, are we, Noah?
No, we have one last clip to just kind of play us out. It is... Well, it's what happens when you have a lot of time to sit with a duo flex, and you end up actually counting down damage long enough that you disconnect and the client is still just kind of doing its thing.
Yeah. Part of me, half of me loves you acceptance, half of me is just asking why. But we'll let the viewers decide anyway. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Until next month.